Good morning, viewers. Today's topic is schooling system. When in our ancient India, if I go back, the system was quite different. The schools were not running in big buildings. They never had so good infrastructure as today. But then the quality of education was very high level. The teachers they used to take maximum care for their student. They were respecting and analyzing their work toward the society development, and the relativity between teachers to student was at much higher level. Now due to commercialization and the demand rising in society, the standard of education deteriorated, and with that what happened, the quality, once you miss it, you don't find the society in better position. But then it was the demand of time also, I can say, because the development in science and technology, trade fair, globalization, that has brought the world closer, and the challenges also rises, but the situation were also met by the educationist and by the facilities provider. In today's world, what we see, education at doorstep. Earlier, when I was in my young age, to my personal, if I say, schools were not very close, and we used to work hard to reach out to school in time. Lot of time was spent to reach to school, and then we were also having good thing to learn at home because the development was not as on today. So we used to help in our family, whatever the age permits at the time. We were doing our home, supporting homework, and then moving to schools. And the schools were not facilitated as today. Teachers were good. Absolutely, I can say that teachers were so good. They used to impart the best part of their knowledge to the student at all the way. They were trying very hard, and they feel proud when someone gets higher in their ranks. Some of the students, those who score better off in their board examination or local examination, the teacher used to feel much of proud than today. I don't deny that today we don't feel it is always there, but the happiness when you get it after a hard work through your transformation knowledge to our student, and when they perform at any level, the happiness is quite different than the thing which are supported in out of the school like coaching and all. Now the culture of coaching has rises only before 10 years, 15 years back, and that has misleaded the education actually. Though it has opened the way for many people to earn money and survive, do better. But what happened? The quality of education in the schools missed out because they only thought of if they can impart the training at their home or coaching center so that they will get extra earning. Well, extra earning is nowhere, it's nowhere can we complain that's a bad thing. But then the quality, the teaching, and the profession does not suit. Teacher live with his image. As everyone knows, the teaching is a noble work. And when we talk about noble work, we must be very attentive about our country's progress and our contribution towards the progress. These aspects are very important. When I think as an educationist for the last so many years in the field, analyzing the time from past to present, I found a wide gap has already come up where the quality is not there, only the quantity has risen up, whether it is a matter of by opening up schooling. The purpose of investment has become only a business. There we have to think it seriously. Being education, we must see that our qualities are not deteriorated and our profession is not accused because this is one of the best profession in the world. Every one of us have come up from this. We have the teacher, we have the gurus in different field, and when the guru is so good, there can't be anything which can stop the progress of a student or a chelas. The society change, of course, it will come now and then, again and again. There will be changes as the change the law of nature, but the value should not be lost. What has been observed, the values of teacher is not destructed by external power. It is all the internal power, their own thinking, their own willing of diverting his mind from profession to the commercialization. And that is, of course, it can't give so good fruits, though we all call upon that our country is growing and going ahead to many of country we are proud of being Indians. Because what I could judge, the best brain lives in India. And best teachers also, when we talk about brain, it is not only in one form, it is in every form we have the best brain. And when we have the best brain, we should see that the best product is made. And there we are somewhat lagging. There could be many factors, but I still believe the training part of to the teachers and the complete system has to come up. They have to think vigorously what can be done better for the country growth. Well, individual growth is always does not carry much of weightage until the mass growth is there. One can achieve something. Okay, he could become a matter of proud for others. But when the mass performs, the country will feel proud on them. And the country progress, the world will feel proud and they will understand the value of our Indians. We Indians, it is a strong belief from the ancient till now, we have the best, whether it is created brains or the environment supported to us, the culture that supported to us. Nowhere in the world like that it is found. What is most important in today's scenario, education and educational institute. There are two things. Though it is a single part, education is offered from educational institute by teachers, but that somewhere losing its flavor. Why I say losing its flavor? Go in society, people are educated, but they are not motivated. They are not properly told what they could be in their life. They are halfway knowledge, and halfway knowledge is nowhere fruitful in any of the field. Society is also, sometimes helping to mislead people without qualification occupy the big chairs, and those who are qualified they are serving under. Oh, well, it is good, but then is it possible the person who doesn't acquire a good qualification can lead a good team towards nation growth? It is impossible. I would say it is impossible. And where it is a matter of impossibility is rising, it is duty of every citizen to think 10 times and change and turn towards the right path. Everything is not bad. There are certain things very good. You can appreciate, you can talk about, but always a question rises in the mind: are we really going right towards our nation growth? As per every teacher mind, we all think that every child is having good potential to rise to the level. The ladder is not with the last end, it is a ladder with uncounted steps. Only thing, if person is given a vision, if a person is provided proper support, he can he can continue his journey towards the end of top ladder. Often we say sky is the limit. I also feel so. Here one more important thing, the educationist, after the age of 60 they get retired and they feel like they become so old and they stop doing working towards the society. That is absolutely, it is very harmful. When you are filled with knowledge, those educationists, those who have come out of service after long serving, the world is open. They can still pay attention towards the rural area, towards the poor people, towards the people those who are not having enough facility to grow. Teach them. This must go on to every educationist. Even the artist, commercialization earning is good. If you are earning good for your day to day or for your living, for meeting the requirement, further what else you need? Having 10 house will not solve your purpose unless you make a single house with some good things. Some good thing, when I say, it is a culture. A student should be morally upgraded. The teachers should remain with good moral values, characters, and the character cannot be earned only through money. It has to be self developed, self realized that what the character is, how one should be, how the society can develop better. Until we all think seriously about the education imparted in schools, colleges, institutions, every now and then I read in the paper that some of the IIT don't have the good faculty, some of the universities don't have the good faculty, some of the schools don't have the faculties. This raises a question mark in a country where we are almost 140 crores population. Can't we have good value teachers? Can't we have a good selected, morally and characteristic wise high values teacher who can transform the India as a world leader? And that can happen only and only when every educational, and apart from that everyone think about the country growth. Mind, if country grow, the state grows. If state grows, the district grows, or the local society growth comes up. And the contribution, of course, it is needed. One can't say I am doing. It is always we. Country lives with we. I is a foolish word. I can be used only representing my own myself, but I can't represent a mass. And when you are leading a mass, you need to have we along so that you can take the mass along with you and bring them into the real line, enforce them, or provide them an environment, provide them a value education, provide them what the country demand, provide them what the society demand. It's not that everyone should go and get on to a higher job. If the morality is up of our citizens, the country's prosperity is always there when happiness lies. And that real happiness will come only when morality is up in every citizens. Often it is says any country's good health can be seen by the prosperity of the people, by the happiness of the people. And happiness cannot come only through earning good amount of money. So it's important all the educationists, whether they are serving or planning to go in the profession, or those who have come out after giving good services to the country, they are not out of the scenario. They are not out of the track. They must indulge. They must try to give their best because best is still living in every one of us. We can't say, I have done the best today. Okay, it may be for a day, but there is always best living inside that can be explored at any time. So, till the life lives with breath, there are chances for growth and using own wit to pass it on to the people who are needy. Even those who are not needy, if you find someone can be helped by your intelligence, by your knowledge, what you acquired, what you have spent it. After all, everyone cannot say that they are the permanent member of this world. My request to every educationist, please come up to the expectation of society. हमारे देश में, हमारे स्कूलों में तीन चीज़ों की बहुत सख्त जरूरत रहती है: शिक्षा, सुरक्षा, संस्कार। केवल शिक्षा ही मनुष्य को वो सब व्यक्तित्व नहीं दे पाती है जो कि उसके लिए आवश्यकता होती है। हमें उनकी सुरक्षा भी देनी होती है और संस्कार सबसे महत्वपूर्ण है। अगर कोई भी बच्चा संस्कार के साथ जुड़ा नहीं रहेगा तो कभी भी अपने रास्ते से भटक सकता है। उसके पास शिक्षा है, हमने कई बार देखा हुआ है कि कई सारे इंजीनियर्स, डॉक्टर्स या हाई प्रोफेशनल लोग गलत काम कर बैठते हैं, घूसखोरी करते हैं या कुछ ऐसा करते हैं जो कि समाज उनको उसके लिए कोई बहादुरी का पुरस्कार नहीं दे सकता है। बट फिर भी हम अपने को ये सोचते हैं कि आज हम इस पद पे हैं, हम उसको, क्योंकि कहीं न कहीं उनको संस्कारों से दूर रखा गया। उनको पैसे का ही मात्र पता है। हमें ऐसे समाज का निर्माण करना है जहाँ देश के हर व्यक्ति अपने को गर्वान्वित महसूस करे। और वो तभी है कि अगर मैं बोलूँ तो मैं मतलब हम में बदलें और हम सब मिलके इस देश को बदलने की कोशिश करें। और ये प्रोसेस केवल और केवल शिक्षण संस्थान से अगर शुरू की जाती है कि जहाँ पे एक कोरा कागज़ आता है और उसको हम कन्वर्ट करते हैं एक अच्छे मनुष्य के रूप में, एक ऐसे व्यक्तित्व के रूप में जो कि कल का देश का भावी नागरिक बन के देश को चलाने की स्थिति में पहुंचता है। तो सबसे पहली इम्पोर्टेंस जाती है हमारी शिक्षण संस्थाओं में कि जो भी व्यवस्थाएं हैं उनको पूर्णतया लागू करके शिक्षा, सुरक्षा, संस्कार, ये तीनों चीज़ें देने का वादा कर और उस पर काम करें। धन्यवाद। मैं इतना ही बोलना चाहूँगा आज।